Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am house hunting.
Thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday? Cause I gotta say you're looking.
I am so excited, I can't wait. I've decided that I'm actually gonna move down the south coast of New South Wales, and I've just arrived to view one of my first properties and I am so excited. I'm gonna show you the view because if you watch some of my previous videos you'll see that my view is like an apartment block, and I'm going to show you what the view is right now. Amazing, right? I can't believe it. The house looks amazing. Let's go and have a look at it. It is stupid windy, guys, but I just thought I'd take you outside because it's just so goddamn beautiful. I am definitely going to apply to this place and I really hope I get it. I actually thought that initially it would be too far away from everything, but I can see the city centre like literally 500 meters away, so across a golf course. Like, imagine waking up to this in the morning. Like, come on, this is insane. And only for a little bit more than what I pay now in Sydney for a tiny 2-bedroom apartment, and I've already kind of made friends with a real estate agent, so I think it's like a sign. And I'm gonna see if I can find some lunch somewhere. Literally have nowhere to, like, I don't know. I literally do not know where to go, so let's see if I can find somewhere. So just viewed the second property, and I'm going to get a bit closer because it's really windy, so I hope you don't mind that. And I liked it, and it was bigger than the first one, but it was a bit dark inside, and I'm the kind of person I just need a lot of light. And also the carpets were really damaged. They said they were going to replace it, but I don't know when. So, and it was the same price as the other one, and I'm not sure about the area. Like, it's nice, it's beautiful, everywhere down here is beautiful, but I kind of like the other place where there wasn't that many houses around yet and it was a golf course across. That was like the view you'd wake up to, just absolutely stunning. You can't really compete with that. So anyway, got one more property to go. Just having some lunch, and I am yet to find a vegan place down here. I'm sure there's a few around, but as I am a tourist right now, I don't know the area, so I kind of just went for a vegetarian sausage roll at the bakery. So yeah, not the best, but you know, at least there's no meat in it, right? So I want to talk to you about living your best life and taking steps towards living the life that you really want to live. For so long, I've not really, I think because I haven't really known, sorry there's some kids in the background, I haven't really, I thought I was living the life that I really truly desired, and I've been sort of walking towards that for years. But for the past 6-7 months, probably a bit more, my soul has just been like craving nature and just pulled me in a different direction, and I've found it really hard to let go of that old, you know, just hustle, you're gonna get there, don't give up kind of thing. But it's like slowly just kind of not feeling it anymore, so just letting go of my business. It was really hard, but once I did it, it was just like, it was a relief. And it doesn't mean it's the end of my business, it just means that it's gonna look a bit different, you know, going forward. So anyway, I'm down the south coast and I'm gonna find somewhere else to do this because it's very noisy. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, about living your best life and taking steps towards it. I just think it's so important, and I don't know, when you're sometimes when we're younger, we just kind of forget that, like, we are going to die one day. Sorry, don't mean to be like that, but time just goes faster and faster. I've noticed the older I get, it's just one day is nothing. I have to rush around like really quickly to get anything done, because time just like, I know it's a cliche and all that stuff, but time really does fly when you get older, and you realize that if you can't live your best life now, when can you? Like, you're not going to get any younger. And that's kind of my thought. Like, I want to live, I always dreamt of living, going back to the country. I'm a country girl at heart. That's where I grew up. And I want to go back to that. Not like a farm, but in a country area, and be close to nature, and just have a lot less stressful life, and not having to, you know, just a better quality of life, and not living on top of each other and just stuff like that. So that's why down here I'm decided to do this. So it's going to be hard with Billy's dad in Sydney, but we'll make it work and drive back and forth and stuff like that. So yeah. What about you guys? If you are thinking about a sea change, or it's something that you have had on your list for years to do, or you're kind of working up your courage to do it, let me know in the comments, and let's chat, and tell me about your plans. Like, what is your dream life? What does it look like? I'm not talking about like Ferraris and millions of dollars in the bank. Well, maybe that's it. That's valid too, of course. But I just mean, like, in terms of life quality, what is it that you really value in your life? Like, for me, it's nature, it's having time with my son, it's building deep and meaningful relationships with people, kindness, creating videos, and being creative is one of my massive values. It's like an innate part of me. I have to do it, otherwise I just end up super depressed. So being creative makes me feel alive, whereas as soon as I take that away, I stop doing it. I just don't feel the same anymore. So what's your thing? Like, what's something that you just can lose yourself in for hours? Let me know in the comments. You know I love to chat, so alright, I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit. It's raining, so I can't really go out, but I might just go for a drive, put on the aircon, because I'm sweating, it's so hot, and then I'm going to go and see the third property, although I already know that I want the first one.
Right now I'm standing in a corner.
You can't even...
I see you from across the room.
No, it's just...
It's kinda crowded here, but
Third house is done. I'm gonna head back to Sydney now. I really like this one too. It's a bit different. It's a bit cheaper. Doesn't have a second living area, but the living areas it does have are like huge. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna apply for both of them and see what happens.